When I started out in season 1, I was a probationer officer. Neeti Singh is a probationer officer. So at that time, Neeraj Kumar, who had been the police commissioner at the time of the Nirbhaya case in 2012, was a consultant on the project. And I went to meet him and I said, can you introduce me to somebody who is in the same position? And he introduced me to this absolutely lovely cop who I still shadow. So I shadowed her in season 1. And in season 2, I went back to meet her. Of course, when I called her, she said, you know, तुम में वो smartness नहीं थी जो होनी चाहिए थी.
तुम में वो smartness नहीं थी जो होनी चाहिए थी.
So I said, great note. I will keep in mind that I will not let you down.
Season 2 में smartness आ गई कि नहीं आई?
Well, I mean, you know, I'm playing a character. So everybody wants to see themselves a particular way, but very often in life, we don't end up being the way we aspire to be. So anyway, in season 2, I was ACP and she was also ACP. So I spent some time as a fly on the wall in her office. She was posted in Chandigarh at that time and just sort of sat and observed the police station. And that's been just one of the most interesting experiences I've had. I think sitting at a police station for 4 days in an ACP's office, it's like an OPD in a hospital. You know, people come to the station with all kinds of grievances, and some of them are hilarious and some of them are heartbreaking. So, and then I went back to meet her this season. She's been promoted, I'm not.
so you need to catch up. You need to catch up, Rasika.
I need to catch up. So I really feel like there's this very interesting story happening between her and me, and I've watched her since we filmed season 1 in 2018, and we're in 2024. So I've known her over these 6 years, and much of what she does and much of what is written for Neeti Singh in every season, I think they kind of inspire each other. So it's been an incredible journey. Yeah.
I would imagine, and you talked about the journey from 2018 to 2024. And I do want to have a serious conversation with the two of you because of the subject that you've dealt with and the characters that you've played. 2012 to 2024, and unfortunately, the world that we live in, we continue to see horrific brutality against women in this country, across different sectors, across different parts of the country. You know, having played this character, Shefali, do you feel helpless? Do you feel hopeless? Do you feel frustrated? Do you feel a sense of anger, shame? I mean, as you look at the events as they're playing out today, what goes on in your mind as you look at, you know, just the newspaper headlines?
I'm going to say this as Shefali and not the show or the actor or Vartika. I just feel helpless and hopeless. It's very, very, I mean, it's just like, I don't even know what to make of it. I'm not even angry anymore, which is worse, I guess, right? I mean, when you're feeling something, at least there is some kind of emotion and there is some kind of want to do. But I just feel like, how do you correct this? How do you correct it? And honestly, I might sound very pessimistic, but I don't really know if we can completely eradicate this kind of toxicity from our culture, or from, not from our culture, but from our country or this entire world.
Yeah.
It's not just our country who's suffering this. Everyone is. So, and these are just the cases which came out and got highlighted by the press. Every day there is something, and as brutal, or probably more. And irrespective, it's not about brutality. You don't count it in how many scratches the woman had. The damage is done.